Hello everybody. In this recording we are going to talk about cascading or CSS. Okay, and what is CSS? If you see, the CSS is cascading style sheet. Okay, and it refers to formatting let me say, the tags or the content of the tags in HTML coding. Okay, as an example, let me just do the following with you. Okay, what I'm going to do, if you remember our web page version 1, let me copy this folder, paste it, and write the following version 2 and with CSS. Okay, so if I go to my Visual Studio Code, okay, oh yes, and the previous folder which was opened is web page version 1. What I'm going to do is File, Close Folder. And that's what I prefer when I'm dealing with Visual Studio Code, because maybe right now I'm coding in Python. I want to close the folder that contains the source code of Python. Then after that, I started coding web page version 1. Then I will close this folder and then open another folder, maybe going back to Python coding. So now I will open a folder which is it here? I can't see here. So I'll go there to my C backup and fall 2025, and I'll go to coding, web page. Maybe if you want to open all of them, but no, I want to go specifically to web page version 2 CSS. If I double click this one, select it, look at there, I have the previous HTML code now. Okay, now you can come here to the paragraph and say style and then color. And what color do you want it? Let's see this color. Now, if I save it and go to my web page, no, let's go to my folder, which has this one index. I will double click it and look at the color here. Now I want to change it back again. Let's go back there. I will change it to another color. It's okay. But what we want to do, maybe if I want to apply more than one style on the same time, okay, not only the color, maybe the alignment and other things, other styles. So it's better to open a new file and link this file to this current page, and it will apply whatever applied or whatever added into the file, the CSS file. Now if you go back here and let's have a quick look at the content here, how to link your CSS to your HTML code. Okay, if you look, let's assume that we are going to create this file. I will go to my Visual Studio Code and I will create a new file and I will call it styles.css. Good, perfect. And if you see, let's have a look at our file. In the, sorry, our bright special. In the HTML code part, I want to link my styles.css file to my HTML code. You can copy this one and or you start writing a link relation equals style sheet. It's the relationship rel. Property stands for relationship, and reference, it is, I think we are explaining it here, ref line, it is initial dot, means that we are in the directory above styles, okay, and then go into styles. So that means in this one, in this href, it is the high the hyper reference, okay, the reference of which file you want to deal with. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will go to my code. Let me take this one. Okay, and I'll go to my code, HTML code, and I inside them head of the my inside the head of my HTML code, I will write the following. Okay, okay, so I will write what? Yes, I will write link, okay, space, relation. Look at there. This is the relation property equals this tiles, okay, style sheet, and after that I have another property called href, okay, equals to what is the name of the file. Look at there, it by the IntelliSense it tells me that you have a file called styles.css. I will click this one and I will close this tag. Okay, now, let me see if it is working. So far, I don't have any styles added to this file. So let me see. Control save. I'll go back here. Go to my, okay, sorry. Let me go here and refresh. It is working. It is working so far, or yes, it's supposed to be. Let me double check. Right click if I'm opening the proper one. I have XYZ company here and XYZ company here. If I right click, view source page, look at this file, this tag. It is then a link tag and it is added. Yes, so this is my web page. So again, if I go to styles, what I'm going to do, I will add required styles styles for my web page. So let's have a quick look at the hierarchy of the content of, for example, of adding any style. First of all, we want to say, where do you want to add this style? Do you want to add it to H1 or H2 or the paragraph? So if you go here and look at diagram of my, let me see, diagram of a CSS rule. Look at the tag name h1 curly brackets, and you will write here the property and the value of the property, which is blue in this case. We call this part the declaration block, and this is the selector. Where do you want to apply this style? I want to apply this style, the color property to be blue on H1. So let's try this one. If we go to our style sheet file, if I write H1 curly brackets color, okay, colon, and let's choose blue, and I will save it. Now let's go to our HTML here. What is my HTML? It is there. Refresh it. Oh no, this is the content. Let's refresh. Look at this H1. We added the blue color. Now there is something I want to tell you about it, and this is the final thing. Why we called it cascade style sheet. So if I go here and I write color again and maybe red. What do you think the final color of this the H1 style? It is going to be the final value of this attribute or property, which is red. Now it will apply this one in a sequential order. Then if there is color, it will apply the red color. Assume there is another style here. Well, I don't want to add other styles. Let's talk about the color for the time being in my recording. Now if I go back here, what is my web page? Oh, sorry, I forgot to save. Let me make sure I'm saving. And if I go back here, let's refresh. look at the final color. That's why we called it a cascading style sheet. It will apply the final attribute, okay, the final value of the attribute color. First of all blue, then we will see the red color. Now if I go to, do we have H2? Let me have look at here. I have H2, or the look at there, I applied then a color in line in the paragraph tag, okay, in the p tag. But I can say, okay, what about writing here? Let me copy this one, control copy and control V, and I'll change it to be applied to H2, and the color is blue. Then apply to the paragraph the following color, for example, and I will write, or I'll choose brown, or yeah, brown. Good. So it's not only the color, but I'm taking the simple attribute for us. We will see, so far we will see different number of attributes. Now remember, this color is maybe blue or magenta, I'm not sure. Now if I refresh it, I have this one red, this is a blue, and it should be uh, brown. Oh, I don't know why it is not applied. I will see. Okay, just one sec. Control save. I'll double check. Oops. Refresh. No, it's not applied. Maybe because let me just double check it. Oh, I believe because here, let me just delete because I have a style here and it is gonna have the priority. So let me delete it and now save. Going back here, I forgot to delete that one. Yes, let me refresh it. Here we go. Yes, that's why, and I forgot to delete that style from our paragraph. It has the priority. Anyways, so yes, we can apply, and we prefer actually to apply them styles from an external file instead of applying directly into the tag themselves. But if you want to do that, you can do that one, okay? So I believe, let me just finally, we have H1, H2, we applied them. Let me just confirm this point. If I go to H2 color property, or sorry, we said style, color, and I will change it to be strange color. I have what? Gray. Let's choose a gray. Remember, H2 in the style sheet, I have blue. Okay, let me save. Come back here, control save. Going back there, refresh, look at the color, which is the gray color applied because we have it in line, inline style in the tag h2 itself. And yes, that's all for this recording, but please make sure that you read all of those content related to CSS and why it is cascading. I explained it to you in my recording, but please read every single link from here. Okay, guys? Yes, maybe those are extra topics. Thank you so much for that.